Hello and welcome back to Hippiecraft. Wait, no, Vegancraft. No, Botaniacraft? After the last few episodes, I'm not quite so sure. Welcome back to Happy Little Saplings. Last episode, we were having some issues with our Gormorillus setup. I've figured out a slightly better way of going about it, and I will waste no time in getting this set up here. So I was correct in thinking that the hovering hourglass does send out a redstone pulse for the amount of time that it's set after the amount of time that it's set to. And what that will allow us to do is invert a redstone signal. Now I'm just expanding this out a bit. I'm going to pick these guys up because I don't really want to be using those right now. And what I'm going to do is use this redstone. So a hopper will not output items as long as it has a redstone signal. So I can put this redstone torch down. That's going to provide a redstone signal to him. And I can put something in there, no problems. It's not going to get fed into the open crate because it has that redstone signal. Now, to turn a redstone signal off, you can pass or at least a redstone torch, you can pass a signal to the block underneath the torch, and I'm actually going to set this. I had it set at 10 seconds, but I don't trust it at that, to be honest with you. I'm actually going to set it to 20 seconds, and we'll see where that gets us. So what we'll do is set this to 20 seconds, and now every 20 seconds that'll send out a pulse. And if we feed that pulse to the bottom of this torch, then that will actually turn that torch off for a second, which will allow the hopper to send an item through, and we just saw it right there. It went ahead and sent the potato through, and that is now generating mana. And as you can see here, this is just what I got during testing. Now, that's not a huge amount, but it's also not a small amount. And it looked like our timing was just about right on that. If you saw, the mana bursts stopped just about a second or two before this thing flipped and provided the redstone pulse. Yep, okay. So let's trust this guy with 14 baked potatoes. All right, we're relying on you now. We're relying on you. So we'll see how that does. So we'll wait on him to spin around. There he goes. He sent that through. Now he's going to generate that mana, and that's going to get sent through to here. And if we can actually watch that mana get transmitted. And there we go. Everything's transmitted. And okay, so there is a small delay there. There is a small delay, but nothing that I'm too worried about. Nothing that I'm too worried about. So that means that, let's watch that one more time. Goes down, comes up. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trust him with all of our baked potatoes. I know you can do a good job. I know you can do this. And down again. And as you can see, we are building up quite a bit of mana. That is great news. That's exactly what we've been looking for. So, one thing that I do want to make use of that, again, we've got this stuff here. We put time into Botania, so we may as well use it. but it's actually going to help us with our next sub-project of our project of our projects. This is the Sojourner's Sash, and I say it wrong all of the blooming time. The Sojourner's Sash, there I go again. Not even going to try. This thing actually is great for getting around. So we have those, we have, I think it's that and that. And what was the last piece of that? Oh, Monosteel. And I'm not even worried about Monosteel anymore. We've got so much mana. We're generating so much. That's going to be an insane amount in just a short time. So there is our Sojourner Stash. So, you can see I'm running around okay, and, oh! Bump. Bugger. Let's go ahead and put this puppy on. Oh, you hear that clunk click? Clunk click every trip, kids. And now, we're faster, we jump higher, and also, I don't even have to jump. I can just run straight up hills. Now, the reason I wanted to get this thing is because I am going to be doing some traveling. The next part of this project is going to be automatically harvesting our potatoes and then automatically baking them and having them fed into this system. I'll probably have a couple more Gourmarillis set up by then. But we do need to auto-harvest the potatoes. Now, there's a number of ways we can go about that. I haven't quite decided which way yet, but I am going to need, eventually, I am going to need some rubber trees. So I'm going to go rubber tree hunting. Oh, look at that. I can almost jump onto my own roof. I am going to go rubber tree hunting here pretty soon. In fact, since it is turning night, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. I do love the Sojourner Sash. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. And when morning comes around, alright. I am going to go find some rubber so that we can get some rubber trees so that I can get some rubber. And I will be back in... Probably not a jiffy for me, but a jiffy for you nonetheless. So I will see you guys soon. Alright, and we're back. Unfortunately, I was not able to find a rubber tree sapling. So we're going to do something different instead. A little more Britannia just because. This is also going to help us, and in fact I am going to need some leather for this as well, and we don't need that, but we will need a feather for this. Oh, I do need to check. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and take all of those. That little setup, it's slow, but it works. It works just fine for our needs. Did I get string? I got string. Okay, so did this work? All of those potatoes. What a beautiful sky. It's a wonderful sky. Even though all of our potatoes are gone, the sky is still there. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Yeah, I have a feeling that something probably went wrong with the chunk loading there, and it ended up dropping all of the potatoes at once. So I'm going to have to play around with that setup some more, unfortunately. In the meantime, let's do some happy crafting. Let's get a bit more of this, a little bit of that, a touch of the other. 3 mana. And you know what? Losing all those potatoes isn't a big deal, because we have plenty. We have plenty. So here we go. We have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. We got everything we... Oh, that is not the... Oh, I guess it is the one way of going about it. So we got all of these. And I haven't even told you what I'm making yet, and now I'm not going to. Apart from one thing. Which is a glider. And I don't recall... Do I just need a stick in the middle of those? I do. There we go. Okay, so we got our glider. That's being made. And as I say, this is actually going to help us, so we may as well make it now. And I've never actually owned one of these items before. Oh, nope. That's not what I meant. Baby, come back. Alright, we got our runes of air. Can you guess what it is yet? I think? No? There we go. There's that. And one of our runes of air. And a feather. And we have a rod of the skies. Now, again, I haven't actually used this before, but what we can do is... Ooh! Okay. That was an experience, wasn't it, boys and girls? Let's give that another... I was really quite worried that I was going to hit the ground hard. I guess this thing protects us from that while we're holding it. Let's give it another try. Whee! All right. So yeah, this Rod of the Skies, I don't think it uses mana. So 850, we can go up. And it does have that recharge on there. So 850 and 851. So it looks like it might actually use some mana, but only a very small amount. So that is not a huge deal at all. And let's go ahead and pop some bread in there. So what I'm hoping is we can use this Rod of the Skies. Let's see what happens if we take it out of our hands. Still no fall damage, so I guess it gives us a full buff. So, but what we can do is use this for travel, because we can get high, and then we can get high in the air, and then we can use the hang glider. So it's kind of, sort of a poor man's jetpack. And we don't have to worry about all of those pretty expensive materials for the jetpack, which we don't quite have just yet. So yeah, this is going to make the hunt for a rubber tree that much easier. See, I've made it out all this way just with a few blasts of that thing and my hang glider. So I am pleased as punch with that. Absolutely couldn't be happier. So let's see if we can get home fairly quickly. And I apologize, I do realize that we haven't really made an awful lot of progress in this this Let's Play. But of course, it's not always the aim of the game to get the biggest and best in the fastest and most efficient way possible. Sometimes you just want to play. And that's kind of what we're about here. That's what we're about here. With that said, I don't want things to get boring for you guys. See, we already have plenty more potatoes. So, one thing I will do, I think we should have some time left in this episode. One thing I will do is, we have 26 levels right now, and we have some gold, and we have 2 sticks. We're going to go out on a wing and a prayer on this one. 26 levels. Let's see if we can get our silk touch. And this is where I should really add in some dramatic music. Let's get our 26, can we? Maybe I need to get rid of... I don't... Okay. Now I'm using gold because it is the most enchantable. It's the most enchantable, so I'm going to try doing this real quick. See if that makes a difference. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. 26. Pray for me, guys. Send good vibes. Whatever it is you do. And 3, 2, 1. Efficiency and unbreaking. Just what I always wanted. Okay. That's okay with me. Unbreaking 3 and efficiency, what's it? 4? 4. So we can actually do some damage with this thing. That's going to be, let's run down here and give it a try. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Like butter. Like butter. Of course it still isn't going to last very long, even though it has unbreaking, because it is made of gold, and that is not that great. But we have that. That is the thing that we have now. Bloody useless. Alright, that's it for this episode. I am going to, I guess, try and... I might make a project of getting an XP grinder together in the Nether, since we are so close to a fortress in the Nether. It should be fairly easy for us to set up an XP grinder in there, so I think we might work on that the next episode, because we really need this lapis to move things along on our gardening front. So we'll work towards that. For now, this is Pea Soups, and I will say, have a great day. See you next time.